Oh hi guys, Halloween here. I don't know, do you still kind of remember me and know who I'm freaking am? Because it's been so freakishly long since the last time we talked with you and I uploaded some videos and there were a few reasons for that. I think you kind of deserve it because you still subscribe to my channel and you're still waiting for some content here, but there is none. And as I said before, there were a few reasons. The most important one was my work and a lot of stress. Or is it more correct to say job? Okay, anyway, I was working as a caretaker at school for kids 7, 9 years old, 20, 30, 35, little monsters every day, yay! And the thing is, that job gave me so much stress and I couldn't possibly quit it because it was needed for me for pay my free education, and it's pretty fucked up system actually, because you see, biologist, genetic fields, human being is here and it's not needed anywhere in our country. And yeah, caretaker, come on, working with kids with no limits, play with their excrements and peace in class, because it was just a stupid bad. We just wanted to see, would I, you know... This is so embarrassing to talk, because what the hell is wrong with kids nowadays? And you see, that's super ridiculous because our education is now at the level where kids have all the power and teachers and caretakers has none. You cannot touch a kid, you cannot film his bad behavior, and you can possibly say something really rude to him. And on the other hand, some kids at school, all schools are different, but mine was like that, tell you to fuck off, you piece of shit and garbage, I don't give a fuck about you. And he would be right, because, you know, kids, because parents think that school owns them something. Like nowadays they send kids to school without even knowing any letters and how to, you know, take a pen in your hands, because that's what school for, you know. And that's so fucked up, seriously. I'm sorry for swearing so much, but that's so annoying topic for me. And actually, I was really looking for some games. You see, I'm a pretty calm person, but some kids were like every few seconds, and it's like, yeah, he's like that, he's hyperactive. No, he's not hyperactive. Hyperactive kids don't, you know, do some weird thing like imitate copulation between human beings and saying really rude and awful things. Like, I don't know, something like, oh, I'm an alcoholic, I drink vodka, yay, that's so cool, I'm like really drunk and I'm like, gosh, that's so annoying, that's so shitty. Every few seconds, when they do some random shit, painting walls, playing with excrements, drawing with excrements in the toilets, and somehow you guilty for that, and come on, that's so fucked up. And all the parents come to you with something like, oh, you take so bad care, because you apparently, when you have 30 children, you need to pay close attention and, I don't know, go holding hands with each kid. How it's freaking possible? And every second watch exactly your kid, personal, when he just, you know, oh yeah, he's so abused by everyone, but at the same time he spits and bites other kids for them to run and catch him and hit him. What's the freaking logic is that? Bunch of masochists, and you apparently guilty for that because you needed to pay more close attention. And you know, when you tell mother about your kids freaking bites human beings, she's like, oh yeah, I know, I told him to do so, or I told him to shove someone for him to fall at the freaking floor or at the staircase. And what's the freaking is wrong with you? Like, seriously? So that's one of the reasons. And as I said, I really wanted to find some game where you would just simply, I don't know, just shoot kids. I'm I'm not a bad person, you see, but in some therapeutic ways. I know that's a horrific thing to say, but you know, some of the kids were really unstable. When you spend a whole year with a kid who literally sits in front of you and every second do something like that, or you see, that's so fucked up. I really hope I didn't spit anywhere here. That kind of makes you, you know, not really stable and a little bit like them. Especially, this kid was a genius, and that's so fucked up. Like, if they would isolate him and give him some really complicated tasks, then he would be like more organized, I think. But no, it's just, you know, he's just hyperactive. That's pretty normal. And just our system, just our education, because, well, we can't just, you know, homeschool him, because someone would need to quit a job and, you know, we need money. But it's okay for me to suffer with your kid every second. And, you know, I actually got into hospital in winter because of so much stress I was in. You know, I have an anemia. In September, my iron ferrum level was like okay, and my anemia was, you know, okay feeling, like okay, and hemoglobin level was like pretty normal. But at the winter, it was so bad, like so bad. I was at second stage of anemia and I was at hospital, and that was another story because my doctor was so bad at her job. They lost one of the blood tests, and also she's written down some things, like some weird analysis based on our piece. I don't know how it's called, you know, medical term of it. So literally there was stated that I have a kidney failure, because, you know, numbers said that. And actually, after I got out of this hospital, I went to our clinic and made another test, and everything was fine. And also some blood results. No, yeah, I had anemia, but at the same time, you see, there is one thing, that I don't eat sugar, like at all. I came to that because I can't literally process something. Is pretty weird with me, because when I eat sugar, I have some weird pimples, rash, I don't know how it's called, and they're pretty weird. It's like hot and on the skin, and then, you know, skin after some time peels off, and then another pimples under it rise, and then it peels off again, and then that's so annoying, because then it's literally when you wash your hands, water literally hurts you. It's so weird, and I was struggling with that since, I guess, 4th grade, because I got those weird conditions after stress. When I was taking my exams at 5th class, I was studying at the gymnasium, okay, whatever. And then each year I got these weird pimples, and that's why we decided that I kind of should avoid strawberries and oranges a lot, and some other reds, berries, etc. Now I kind of cut sugar out of my diet. I still eat black bread and some other things where the sugar is like not really high, and I'm pretty okay with honey. I can eat a lot of honey and it would be pretty okay for my system. It would be like relaxed and I'm fine, you know. And actually in the last year and this year I kind of experienced things that I haven't experienced for a long time, like eating strawberries, and I can eat them now in big amounts, and that's pretty amazing, you know, astonishing when some silly and small things like that can make you feel okay. And when you see some really sweet stuff, like, I don't know, cake or something like that, and you're like, oh, I really want to taste it, but you kind of know that's okay, I cannot now, but I can on the other hand have this and this, and that's nice, you know, that gives you something in return. The life takes something from you and gives you something in return. Also, you know, this cutting sugar is a pretty big problem. At work, there were always situations when other people forced me to take or eat some cookies or juice, and I can't. They were not like understanding at all, because they was like, oh, that just means that you don't appreciate me and something like that, and you're like, oh gosh, please, can you stop being a moron? Because you basically tell me that, you know, because everyone knows what's better for you, apparently, except yourself. Like, you know nothing, but we know everything, and that's so annoying. So now I finally almost quit this job. I just went on holiday, and then in August I would take documents and I would be unemployed, and that's pretty fucked up because, you know, I don't have a lot of money and I always struggle with that. My work was pretty low. I earned 150, I guess, bucks, and in our country you just need to pay 40 bucks for your flat. And you know, I don't know, there are such things like eating and maybe buying some clothes, etc., and buying something for yourself, and that's a really big struggle. Also, I live with my parents. I still live with my parents because, yeah, I could possibly find some other job, but there was problem because my job was like from 11 or 12 o'clock and until almost 7 o'clock p.m. and you see that's annoying, and that's like you can possibly do a lot before 11 a.m. and after 8 p.m. There were so many problems, okay? So now I'm at vacation, at holiday, and probably I think I kinda would make more content. Also about those games with killing kids, it would be really so therapeutic, but they're so annoying. I don't need those games to help me to go and kill those kids. I just need to let some stress out and not do anything stupid in real life. But you know, people's logic and all this, oh, it's so bad, kids suffering, etc. Yeah, that happens a lot. And why it's okay when we have a lot of games when we kill adults? Is it better somehow? I don't know. Also, why I wasn't editing so much, because I had a really big problems with editing process. Like, I don't really like editing. You see, I really like making content, but I hate editing. Sometimes I like it, but at the same time, when you have a lot of things that you need to put, and there are a lot of some weird stuff you need to cut, and sometimes when you have 2 hours of footage and you need to just make, I don't know, 20 minutes out of it, that's so annoying because no one would watch 2 hours, and especially when you fucked up a lot because you don't freaking know language and you make stupid grammar mistakes and something like that. And also, I don't know, when you struggle with voices, when you voice him like that and not like this, and you re-record, I guess, every phrase for a while, for a few times. Also, I don't have a normal PC, I have a notebook, and that's annoying because when you record it makes this rumbling background noise, and I kind of found out how to fix it. Maybe, I'm not sure, I'm still struggling with it, and I don't have a normal mic because my camera don't have a mic input, and that's so annoying. And I kind of wanted to collect some money to buy a new one and to buy a microphone and etc, but I kind of spent a lot of money on some V-Array costs to rank your videos, and it was really helpful, but at the same time, you know, pretty expensive. A lot of money, okay? A lot of money. And that's so annoying. And I'm sorry that this video would be pretty long. I'm really sorry, but I need to get it out of my system, and I think you really deserve an explanation, somehow. Explanation. And just, you know, rambling, at least some video, some format of video at my channel, because come on, where was the last video? Maybe April, maybe? So editing, and also there is such a problem as I have a Mac, and yeah, of course I have my old PC, but it's like so dead, and it's like so bad, and capturing anything there was so annoying because the monitor was flicking when you was recording your screen, and that was so weird. And of course I have PC, my dad's PC, but it's really bad. He also stuck it with some rubbish, like you open the desktop and there are tons, hundreds of some icons, and there are always no free space there to even, you know, record something like that. And it's just, you know, inconvenient to go there because I don't like that place. This is my base, my fort, my personal corner, whatever, my dungeon.
Is this a sex torture dungeon?
With teddy bears, of course. And another problem with Mark is that there is, of course, some games for Mark, but some games, and it happens really a lot, when you see that the game is apparently available for Mark, but when you extract it, it's like only Windows, sorry kids, and you're like, what the hell, because I really want to play it, and ugh. And especially another big problem was like, I like recording when there are no human beings in my flat, because that's really annoying. In English that's like okay, because my parents are pretty rubbish at English, but still, you know, some words like homosexual, gays, LGBT are still the same in Russian, and that's annoying because my parents are homophobic. Let me tell you this. And also, I don't know, I just feel more free when I record myself, and also when I need to use PC, it means that I really need to be alone and not have dad sitting in the background or snoring or something else, or just thinking I'm pretty stupid and doing some weird things. Of course it's more relatable for Russian channel, but for these too. And another problem with editing was I really thought that I had a few games that I was making for Russian channel where I was reading lines in English with some Russian remarks, but I soon realized that there was a big mistake, because there was the moment when I only began to record my Let's Plays, and I was so unconfident in myself reading these lines, and it was like, oh, I'm not so sure, and there were big pauses between lines, and they were so annoying to record and to edit because I was feeling myself really stupid, Russian and English and everything together. That's really weird. That was the reason why Romance Detective Part 2 and some other games were not uploaded after, because there were big problems with that. Let me tell you this, I pretty like the Romance Detective 2, but I was so, you know, so lazy to re-record it. I was like, oh, why I need it? Because I kinda picked amazing voices for the characters, but there was so much problem with the footage that I don't think I would ever edit it anytime soon. That's so disappointing, but at the same time, a lesson that I earned from my courses that I spent some money, that you can re-record your old content for it to be better if you think that that thing is worth re-recording or something like that. I know that you were so good at dealing with myself and those Russian parts, etc. I really appreciate what you did for me and etc. But at the same time, I just want to give a normal content and not to do more work for myself, because it would be really easy to edit if you have a nice footage and not a rubbish one. And that's the reason why maybe I re-record some games again in the future, like Romance Detective and some other Nom Nom Nami games, and maybe some popular games that I played before or want to play before, and of course Break Chance Moment, because I so want to see how it ends, and I really was into this game. I enjoyed so much, you just don't know how much I was was enjoying that game, and I stopped because I was making it for Russian channel, and I don't know what I was thinking, what I was even thinking. I actually put subtitles to everything that was spoken in this game, Russian subtitles. And it was so annoying. A lot of work. It wasn't that appreciated as I thought it would be, because I was really pumped up about this game, and I don't know, just maybe I burned out because there were a lot of stress, a lot of work, and no one wanted to help me because they were like, oh, we don't know English, so we come on people, use Google Translate or something like that, you're not that bad at it. And also, sometimes you know what some phrase or words mean, but you can't easily translate it, and I was often so pissed about that, and I just don't want to upload things that was born in agony, something like that. So I think I would still continue with this channel to make some indie short games. Also, please, if you know some good games, just suggest them to me, because you see, I like indie horror games and some visual novels. These two games that are pretty popular until this day on my channel, I like them so much. Don't take this risk, and Sally Face is like so my jam. So if you can possibly find something like that, more in visual novel style, but you know, not in boring style. I pretty liked Interfectorum and To Libertad, but sometimes I see some cool visual novels that are so popular, but they're like basically tons of text, and it gets pretty boring for me to just read when you have no action or no voiceovers or something like that. That's so annoying. Also, I'm really pumped up about Monster Lovers. Tell me please if you want me to re-upload, re-record Monster Lovers, Break Chance Memento and Romance Detective 1 and 2. Just please tell me, because I'm so pumped about those games and I really want you to see them and check them with me and see why I like them so much. And of course, if you have any suggestions, any cool suggestions, please tell me about them. I would really appreciate it. Also, I thought about maybe some streams. I don't know how to make them because I was making some on the Russian channel, but it was without playing actually, and I don't know how to make it. To read your comments and at the same time to record it and maybe put some donation, because I tried putting donation on Russian side, and the thing is that the world don't like us in Belarus, Russia don't like us, their paying systems don't work in our country apparently, and that's so annoying. So maybe I'll find something with PayPal, I don't know, please tell me someone. Would you be willing to see me play online some games, because I like recording, but it's annoying for me sometimes to edit, and I don't know, maybe you would be okay with me not editing sometimes and being pretty silly, because I can be like and after a few hours I would be like, oh yeah, I need to do this. That's so annoying, but that's who I am. Also, the reason why I wasn't having a lot of free time was because I decided to remake it, as I had a Russian channel that was pretty dead and I was abandoning it for maybe half a year or even more, maybe a year even, and then I decided that nope, it gave me a lot of stress, a lot of negativity, and I would just go to another channel and I recreate that channel. I made some videos, some of them have English subtitles, some don't, but I really want to put English subtitles everywhere, and that channel is based on LGBT theme and slash culture, you know, slash fangirling stuff, and that's so my jam. At first I thought about making it in English, you know, but then I was like, you see, there's still some language barrier. I'm not really good at English still. After a lot of years of practice and learning, I'm still pretty rubbish, and I don't know a lot of synonyms, how it's called, common words for something, and a lot of describing words, etc. Of course, I'm not that bad as our English teacher was at university, like, you only can say, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. There are no other words, like, okay, bad, so, 50-50. No, there is only one word, fine. And I don't know, it's just something about making this content for Russian-speaking people who always struggle like me, you know, with homophobia, etc. and not being accepted by your community. That's something that really gives me joy and determination to do stuff and to put a smile on people's face, and that's really what keeps me at night, I guess. And there I can put things that I pretty like making fun vids in my videos. When I talk about some movies and TV series, I can put my own fun vids, a lot of them, tons of them. Be creative, be freak, and that's so nice about it, and that's really what gives me joy, because I struggle with gaining subscribers for like 4 years. In 4 years I gained on my Russian channel something near 800 subscribers, and let me tell you, I had tons of videos, more than 100 or even 200, I guess, with everything: polls, sketches, movie reviews, book reviews, makeup videos, something else. There were so many ideas, and some of them were good, some of them were bad, and people like, what the hell? And drawing videos, there was so much stuff there, and singing videos, and I don't know, and people were so confused. And what I want to say, on my new channel, if you want, you can check it in the description below. Maybe I'll put some pretty soon English subtitles for you also to enjoy my creativity there, stuff I talked about. I definitely plan to make a video about some LGBT fairy tales, and I hope this video would be awesome, because I'm so pumped up about it, and the theme in general, and that video especially. And since March I gained near 400 or even more subscribers, I guess, and now I'm something at the level of 480 subscribers, and that's so crazy and so good. So as I said before, to quickly finish this video, because I guess it would be near 40 minutes long, pretty sorry for that, guys, but I needed to get it out of my system. If you can suggest some pretty cool games, please suggest them to me. And if you would like to see some re-recording of my old videos, please tell me what you would like to see. Rex Chant Memento, Romance Detective, Monster Lovers, something else. Please do tell, because I would really love to know. Also tell me, would you really be pumped up about some random videos, like, I don't know, not really game related, but maybe, I don't know, tell me what you think about this idea, this channel in general. I'm pumped up about what you're gonna see in the future, in pretty near future on this channel. I know we're waiting for me, we're not. Please do tell, and as always, I guess, guys, I'll see you in the future videos pretty soon. Bye, and I'll see you pretty soon. Okay, let's just finish it. Bye.